Welcome back to another episode of Wine After 9 with your host Dionté
and Rashida,
bringing you your group chat personified.
Hello.
Guys, we are on episode 35.
Episode 35, guys.
Yes.
Hello.
Hopefully you're all well. But I think it's just best to get straight into it because we have a lot to talk about.
A lot to catch up on, by the way.
So
we've had a lot of technical...
Yes, oh my God, let's fill them in on that, yeah. Fam. So, I don't know if people know it or not, but like, we are usually in charge of the editing, like, we do it ourselves type thing. So, basically, my laptop decided to hate me and basically just kept crashing. Like, every time when I tried to edit, it would just crash and just shut down. It took probably nearly a week because I'll take it to the repair shop. There's nothing wrong. I'll bring it back. Then it will crash again. So then the repair people were like, okay, leave it to us. We're going to try and figure out what's the issue type thing.
Was it like a proper repair shop or was it one of them like side of the road ones?
Yeah, it's the side of the road ones.
I mean, they know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing. I'm so sorry. And they charge a fraction of the price.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I'll give it to them, yeah.
Exactly. Even now looking back, I'm happy I went with them.
Yeah.
But yeah, so long story short, basically there was a bunch of cache files on my laptop, but you couldn't locate them anywhere. So that's why it basically took up majority of my storage, and that's why it kept on crashing. So they basically had to reset my whole laptop and then I think they put all of my files and stuff on like a USB and then put them back on. So that actually did the trick. So imagine if I had spent all that money thinking something was wrong with my laptop, but really it was just lost files.
Imagine.
Do you get what I mean?
Imagine.
So yeah, because of that, we had major delays in the episode, posting it because it was long. But in Jesus' name, we're here now. We back, baby.
Sorted.
Okay.
We are all good.
The devil can try to take us down.
But he can never.
But he can never. Listen, we are children of God,
Ever.
okay?
For real. That was living testimony that we're children of
God.
God.
Mate. Because every day, oh my God, even providing Rashida updates, I was like, oh, fuck's sake.
And honestly, it was so
bad because I would be like, Rashida, another day, they still don't know. Or they said that they will fix it by this day. Oh, okay, but they said they'll fix it the next day.
It's
and then,
so
it was a lot. I can't.
And when technology goes on you, it goes. Like,
that's the thing.
I think the most frustrating thing about technology packing up on you is that there's nothing you can do about it.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't predict that it will happen as well. It's so annoying.
Exactly. But we move, honey.
We back. What are we drinking? That's the important question.
Yes. So we are drinking some Moscato, the normal Moscato.
Nice little
Moscato. I mean, why not? Okay, this is Wine After 9 after all. Okay. But obviously, so much has been going on here.
So much.
Firstly, we have to talk about the celeb deaths.
What the hell is going on?
Jesus, I know they say death comes in threes, but back to back like that.
This was like fours even. I'm sure there's more people that died.
I'm sure, because what I know, there's Malcolm Jamal Warner.
That one just really
rattled me because I watched The Resident so much. He was in the show called The Resident, like a medical show. It's on Netflix.
Everybody's been putting clips on that show. Yeah,
I was obsessed with that show. He was so good in it. Like, what are they gonna do now?
Clips about that show. It's so sad.
What are they actually gonna do now? No one is ever gonna replace him in that show.
That's the thing. It's so sad. And the thing is, with his death, someone made a really good point on Twitter that made me so upset. And someone was like, a lot of us... Well, I feel like The Cosby Show was more like older than us.
Yeah, it was older than us.
It was already old when we were young.
Yeah.
But obviously, I still watched it.
Mm-hmm.
And then like somebody was like, because of how Bill Cosby tarnished the legacy of that show, it's not even available for people to watch like that anymore. So you can't even go back and find it and be like, let me just go back and watch The Cosby Show. Or that's just like put a taint over the whole thing. So it's not even like people are going to be going back to find it and watch it and all of this. First of all, you can't find it anywhere, I think, apparently, because of that. And it's just tarnished the whole thing. It's so sad, man.
It's so sad.
So
but
sad.
The good thing about it for me is Malcolm Jamal Warner made a career outside of that still.
Yes.
So because The Cosby Show, it was kind of out, I think, even 10 years before we were born.
Yeah.
Type thing. But I grew up on he used to have a show called Malcolm and Eddie.
I remember. That's what I was just about
I grew up on Malcolm and Eddie.
You know, I forgot about that until when he posted. I was like, oh my goodness, I remember.
That's the first person I thought of when he died. I was like, oh my god, what's Eddie gonna think?
I thought of that, and I thought of Fresh Prince. Because there was a time he was in Fresh Prince for a bit as well.
I swear he was dating Hillary.
Yeah, he was
I remember that.
Oh man.
No, like that's the beauty of him. Like he actually made a career. I feel like him and Raven made a career outside of the Cosbys. Yeah. So whether it's shown or not, they have so much more. Yeah.
That's a very good point.
So I'm really happy about that. I hate how he died, like dying on holiday. And the current just takes you. And the current took him and his daughter.
Do you know what that always reminds me of, yeah? The sea is so scary. Do you remember when we were in Barbados? And we were in the water? I can't remember what we were doing, but it was like coming towards the evening. It must have been like near sunset. And we were all in the middle of the ocean. And we were just playing around. You know how we just do stupid things? Like, we were all playing in the water. And then this guy popped out of nowhere. And all I remember is in his accent, he was just like, what are you doing out here? We were like, what do you mean, what we did? He's like, what are you doing out here? He was like, the current can take... He was like, go
literally
back to the shore. He was like, are you guys joking? We were like, huh? And I remember as we were going back, a wave came and took... Do you remember when it took me and Louise under? No, God. And bear in mind, yeah, me and my other friend that we're with, we cannot swim. Guys, I can't swim. Anyone that knows me, you don't probably watch my snaps and see me on holiday parasailing. I'm in the water. I don't know how to swim. And when I say I don't know how to swim, if you put me in the water, God forbid, I'm gone. Because I can't even do this. I don't have the foggiest how to swim. This man was like, get out of the water. And we were laughing at the time thinking, why is this guy just doing the until that wave.
Humbled up. And it happened so quickly after the man said it as well. But the thing is as well, we were actually absent-minded because there was even a sign that said... But we never clocked it until that man came. It was like, why are you guys in this?
We were so far... Somebody that cannot swim. What was I doing then?
Should I reveal what we were doing?
Was we doing that? No, that was Jamaica you're thinking of.
Are you sure?
The skinny dipping.
Yeah.
That was Jamaica. No, we were skinny dipping.
Yeah.
We were skinny dipping.
That's
why we were so far. We did it then. We did it in Jamaica.
Because we didn't want people to see us on land. So we went out.
Oh my gosh.
No, but to be fair, remember, where we went on the land, it's like, you had to swim a bit, but they had like a whole, kind of like a beach in the middle of the ocean. Or like there was bare rocks. So like you could stand on it, even though like you were far out, there was still land that you could stand on. Like you didn't have to swim.
Oh gosh, I remember we were skinny dipping.
And that guy came and we all just went on the water.
Oh, we got scared. Yes, I remember that. We were like, that's why we found it so fun. Because I was thinking, what were we laughing at? It wasn't funny.
And then remember
we were skinny dipping.
Remember the dad and his son? That was Barbados, right? The dad and his son, and he was in the water. He was the one who gave us the idea. Remember?
Oh my gosh, to skinny dip.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember. And then we went and did it. And look what
and then we nearly died.
No, we've actually...
That's why don't listen to men.
Don't listen to men.
They will leave you in the water, clearly.
To
die.
Oh my gosh, yeah, because I was thinking we only did skinny dip and drink, but we did it twice. No. Yeah, we did.
Fam, that was so funny. That was a good ass.
That was a good time. Do you know this time 2 years ago? Not 2 years ago. I wish it was 2 years ago.
I wish.
2018 we were in Jamaica.
That was crazy. It literally still feels like the other day.
It's still of my entire life. That was wonderful holiday.
Dream weekend.
Yeah, best holiday of my entire life.
That dream weekend is something I could do over and over again.
No, honestly, it was fantastic.
That was
fantastic.
From beginning to end.
From the moment we landed to the moment we left, it was 10-10.
Honestly, also with Hulk Hogan and Ozzy Osbourne.
First of all, Ozzy Osbourne shocked me. Obviously, everybody knew that Ozzy Osbourne wasn't really well when he had like his health issues or whatever.
Yeah.
But I was so shocked. And do you know what it reminded me of when I went back and rewatched? Do you remember when they had the reality show?
Oh my god, my whole family used to watch it.
Who was I speaking to about? I was talking to someone about this and they were like, I never watched that show. I was like, how? I feel like if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have family reality TV like the Kardashians.
They made it big.
They were raw. Yeah. They were like swearing at each other. That was television. I've been rewatching it because it's on Amazon Prime.
Is it?
It's so weird because about a month before Ozzy died, it popped up on my thing. And I was like, I used to watch this show. And I was like, I'm going to come back and rewatch it. And then when he died, I was like, let me restart it.
I need to rewatch that.
Television.
Nah, it was good.
I love that show. Like, Kelly Osbourne was like the original, like, brat, like...
Oh my God. When I was young, I hated her.
I hated her. But when I watch it back now, I'm like, she was actually kind of funny. But
she was just a young teenager who's spoiled.
But when I was a kid, I was like, nah, she's bad. I was like, why does she act like that? She was just spoiled, man.
She was just spoiled.
Yeah.
And with the parents that she had, she was bound to be that type of spoiled. Definitely, they talk, all of them talk the same.
It's mad the way they speak to each other. Like, Dad, fucking hell. Like, there was one episode I watched, she's like, oh, fucking hell, Dad, I've got to go to the gynecologist to get this checked.
Yeah, and he was like, I'll go for you.
Oh my God. Yeah, he was like, I'll go for you, because I'm a big... Oh my God, that show, honestly. That show was something. No,
that show...
They were the original.
They were the originals. It was controversial, but it was one of them shows, like, whether you love them or hate them, you couldn't help but watch. The one thing I feel like that Hulk Hogan didn't have that Ozzy Osbourne and Malcolm had. Malcolm and Ozzy Osbourne had a family, like a strong family unit. And I feel like Hulk Hogan kind of passed away estranged from all of his family.
But I didn't know about that whole... Did you hear about that whole thing that his daughter was dating a black man?
I knew that for years.
I didn't know. I only found that out after he died. I had no idea.
Yeah.
So when he died and people were like racist,
he was a racist.
I was so confused. And when I looked into it, I had no idea.
No, he's been a racist for well over a decade.
I didn't know. I remember his daughter had a song.
They don't know nothing better.
Yeah, she wanted to see that.
Lips moving, but I don't hear nothing. Everybody talking like they really know. I love that tune down. I used to love it.
I was like, I forgot she made this banger.
Yeah,
I don't think she was talking to him either. Like,
she was
the whole thing. Yeah, but
she stopped talking to him time ago.
I didn't know.
She stopped talking. I think it's even been well over a decade.
Really?
When like she said like I don't talk to my dad type thing. But like, that's what makes me sad. Like, obviously, I understand that people do things in this world, but I don't know why I always feel a bit sad when you hear that like someone's passed away alone or lonely.
It is sad. It's horrible.
It's horrible. Like, yes, okay, I get it. Like, he's a racist and he's probably the biggest issue in why his family is estranged. But it's still not nice to think about, like, someone's last moments.
Being alone.
Yeah, like, being alone or really feeling loneliness. Like, that's really sad when you deep it. Like, and that's what I hate for him.
Yeah.
But regardless, anyone who passes away is a tragedy. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. So, R.I.P. to all of those three men, honestly.
So crazy, man.
Because all three of them were big parts of our childhood. All three of them.
You have to see,
Like, whether you like it or not, like, all three were very, like, millennial coded.
Very.
So that's why I think for millennials...
That's such a big deal,
Yeah, like, it was a lot. That's why it felt like someone was punching us back to back, like, bam, bam, bam.
Because everybody knew who Ozzy Osbourne was. Everybody knew, like, it is... Hulk Hogan. Like, I grew up on WWF when it's called WWF. Before it changed to WWE.
That was when it was the best. I don't care.
And then it was WWF every Friday. Then Saturday it was SmackDown.
Ooh, SmackDown.
The way we used to stay up. If there was like a Royal Rumble, if there was like the way I used to try to stay, and I'd get to midnight and I'd be out.
Do you know what
my parents would stay up and watch it till like 2 a.m., 3 a.m.
Your parents watched it.
My parents. That's the reason why I watched wrestling so much.
I love that for you.
I used to watch it with my mum and dad,
I love that for you.
We even used to do bets. So we used to just think, so me and my cousin would watch it. So my dad would do this thing where he would be like, oh my gosh, he was so ridiculous. He would do this thing where he would be like, oh, Royal Rumbles tonight. But obviously knowing that me and my cousin are not going to stay up because we're going to be tired. So he would be like, let's make a bet. On who's going to win. But he would bet knowing who had basically won it. Because he stayed up. And then obviously, if he didn't stay up to watch it, when he would go to work, he could go on the internet and check it, but we didn't have that at home.
Oh,
He'd be like, I bet this person's going to be like, nah, there's no way. He would be like, I bet you anybody. He'd be like, let's make a bet.
So cheeky.
Now, And then he would do it like that, and then he would always find out who won. We used to bang wrestling in the house.
Listen, it was a good ass. Do you know what my brother used to do? Because it was my brother who put me on it. Because we had the VCR. What's it called? He would tell my parents to buy like a bunch of blank tapes because we knew we wouldn't stay up. So he would press record, go to sleep, and then when he wakes up, he would do that again. The only thing is like obviously it would finish, but then there's so many shows
So
after
because
he left it overnight.
Yeah. Oh, I used to love that.
That's what we would do. So then when we had the free time, we'll put in the VCR. But then he was so clever, yeah. He would stay up and watch it, but he would also like to watch it again.
Yeah.
So he would stay up to watch it, and every time when there was an advert, he would stop recording. And then when it comes back from adverts, he'll record again. So then there was just no adverts. Like, those were the days, man. Those were really the days. Yeah, what a childhood.
What a childhood we had. Honestly, we had so much entertainment.
We really did.
I loved WWF, man.
We really did.
Oh my gosh.
Moving on from the death talk, because we want to be positive. It's a lot, yeah. It's a lot. But have you seen Two-Face got married?
Do you know what? Yeah, there's some men on this earth that really make you question. And I'm sorry, Two-Face is one of them. Like, some men are evil, yeah, but I think Two-Face's level of tact and evil is just on a level that I just can't.
Yes.
He's actually got issues.
He's a Hall of Famer when it comes to being evil.
He's a Hall of Famer of Men Are Mad Association.
No.
This man went and did a whole other wedding. Does he talk to his kids? I really want to know.
But this is what I want to know as well.
Did you see his daughter made a TikTok with the swank? Swanky.
You still find it.
I literally watched it and I was like, does he chat to... I don't think he talks to his kids.
I personally don't either. But the thing is though, like, even when I was looking at Two-Face's, like the clips, I only saw like a couple clips. But all I kept thinking is, your karma's going to come back. Like, because one thing I've noticed with this life, yeah, you see sometimes when you have a situation when two people break up, I personally feel like, from what I've witnessed, whoever moves on the quickest tends to have a harsher downfall.
Yep.
Like, so I feel like...
So true.
Because he moved... I feel like the quicker you move on, the worse that downfall for your next relationship will be.
That relationship.
So it's like, it happened so quick. So that's why I know that it's going to end so much worse than the way it began.
Yeah.
And I feel like sometimes delayed gratification is best. Do you get what I mean? Like, but I really hope this clip is fake. I saw a clip when they were at their wedding and they played African Queen at the wedding. I really hope it's AI. I hope it's AI, because if it's not,
I'll be vomiting projectile. But I'll projectile vomit.
But to be honest, it says more about him and his bride than Annie, because you went out of your way to make this tune for me. So what? You're just showing me, number one, you're trying to replace me. Why don't you make a new song for your new bride? Why do you have to use someone else's tune?
Dionté,
secondly, as a bride, why would you even be okay with that?
Yeah, have some shame.
Yeah, like,
about his ex.
There is no way any tune that is about my current husband's ex is ever getting played at my wedding. I don't care how good the tune is.
I don't care.
It's never getting played.
Are you done?
So it just shows that, like, to me, it kind of showed that they're both in on just making Annie miserable.
100%. Yeah.
Like, I feel like they're doing all of this to just piss off Annie.
Yeah, and as the woman to be a part of that is pathetic.
Yes.
If it's him, fine, because men are going to be petty sometimes, whatever, cool. He's the one that was in the relationship with her. For you to come in as an extra addition and to have that attitude, it's only going to be worse for you.
Exactly.
Good luck to them, that's all I can say.
Good luck to them, boy. I really hope Natasha takes him for everything he's worth, because then he will truly realise, he will truly get the demise that he deserves.
Yeah.
You can't go throughout life treating people so badly and then just getting away with it. It doesn't work like that. So I definitely believe his karma is coming. And I just pray that we're all there to have a seat at the table.
It's going to be peak for him.
It's going to be peak.
It's going to be peak.
He really does need to also slow down on the alleged drug use.
Yeah.
Like, he looks so different. He doesn't even look like the same guy. Low-key looks a bit sick. Like, he doesn't look well. But if he doesn't stop, it's going to go one way. In Jesus' name, it won't. But right now,
yes, man,
he feels like he's on top of the world and he's not realising, like, this could go left and just slowly start to decline.
Leave him. I just hope Annie heals.
Yeah.
And the thing is, she's going to heal. She's going to get herself back together.
She might even
move on.
She looks good as well.
And as soon as she's to move on, you wait and see.
And it'll be someone better. You see, okay, I pray, that Annie gets the same feeling that Cardi B gave to Offset when she moved on with the NFL player.
Anyways.
I want Annie to give Two-Face that same feeling that Cardi B gave to Offset when she stepped out with that buff NFL player. Please! That man was crashing out. Hey, because they feel like you can never do better than them because you love them so much. In their mind, they think like, she would never love someone the way she loved me. Do you remember the way she loved me? And then you will see. That's the thing. You think like, once you have a woman, that's it for her. There's other men who like her. Are you forgetting that? Anyway.
Leave them.
Moving on. Please tell me you've seen the Body Blue documentary.
Yes,
that she did.
Yep, I watched it.
Because there's so many things that I learned about her that I didn't know. Those of you who don't know, Body Blue made a documentary on Channel 4 about the infamous, what do you call it?
Was it 1,000 men in a day?
Yeah, where she said that she wanted to sleep with 1,000 men. I think it's even within 12 hours.
Fucking hell, man.
Something like that. So she basically documented that whole process plus other things like down the line. So, Rashida, let me hear your thoughts on what you think when you watched it.
My biggest thing that I was shocked about is that I didn't know she was married.
I was so shocked about that.
And they're like still married. They're not together, they're separated, but they're still legally married.
Mm-hmm.
And that she was like started her OnlyFans journey or career or whatever when they were still married, and he was like pushing her, encouraging her, like
literally. I was hella shocked about that.
Oh, I was spun.
But then I guess like it doesn't fit her aesthetic or her brand, innit? If she's a married woman or a family woman.
I feel like men would still want it.
Yeah, they would still.
I feel like they would still want it. There was just so many things in that documentary that made me really sick. And it was mostly the men. I just found them disgusting. Yeah. I found them really disgusting. Do you know what? I am someone that would say that I'm quite a sexually liberated person, as I say. Or I would never... Actually, no, maybe that's not the word. I would never look down on someone for being sexually liberated. I would never, whatever. I'm a very big thing of women should do whatever the hell they want to do with their bodies. I don't think anybody should question that, right? But there were aspects of that, and I've said it, the same thing with Lily Phillips as well. There's something about it that makes me extremely uncomfortable because it kind of doesn't... I don't know how to word it because I don't want it to seem like I'm being like judgmental or dictating what they should do with their bodies, but there was just so many parts of it that just didn't sit right with me. I didn't like the fact there were so many like men on her team. I just really didn't like that. And there were also parts of it that felt, she didn't seem like a person. She just seemed like a shell. Like, yeah, I'm just going to do this now. And also, I don't think it's liberation to an extent. I also think she does things to just rattle people and to get people talking about her. And I just think she loves it. And I'm never going to question what someone says. If that's what she wants to do for her life, go and do that with your life, babe, because it's not my life. But even watching it as well, again, the same thing I had when I watched Lily Phillips one, I was like, a black woman could never do this and be accepted. But I know a lot of people are against what she's doing, but I just think it would be a completely different experience if it was a black woman. I think it should be spoken about so terribly. There'll be no grace for her. Even the fact that she was married and she had this husband and he was like, yeah, I'm so spoiled. I was like, if that was a black woman... it will be completely different. It would be a completely different story. But I feel like as well, maybe African Americans, I feel like will be a bit more receptive if Body Blue was black, because I don't want to say their culture's sexual, but Americans are more known to accept you as a sexual being, and like they see that and they're comfortable with it. I feel like it's like if Body Blue was African or Caribbean, I feel like she wouldn't even get off the internet, because not only the world, but even us in the community ourselves would be judging her. But I just feel like as black women, the world holds us to a much higher standard. So if there's anything that makes it look like we're less than the expectation, it's just bad. Whereas like white women, they're kind of known to just
they have some type of standard as women, but they have the opportunity to be more free with whatever they want to do. Because even stuff like white girl wasted, like things like that are normalized. Like white girls are known to be wild and also known to settle down and all of that. Whereas black women, it's like we have to be poised and 24 hours a day. And if our crown slips even a little bit, we're just shit. Do you get what I mean? Like, so I definitely agree. The reaction would be different. Yeah. Especially if the person was from the UK versus the US. Because I feel like stripper culture is very big in the US. That's true. And like strippers, we've seen strippers get married, their mothers, they do all of this stuff.
Very true, yeah.
So I just feel like it's outside of that 100%. The standard is too high. But for me, one thing that shocked me as well in the documentary, that she works for the NHS. I never knew that.
Oh, when, like, back in the day?
Yeah, like, before she started her OnlyFans, her job was working within the NHS. Yeah. And all of that. Then she said that she got bored.
Yeah, she wasn't happy.
Wanted something else. But, like, that's another thing. Like, we're more than just our jobs. Can you imagine all the nurses who have helped nurse you back to health? How big money blue?
Do you know what? If there's one thing I took this is going to sound mad. But if there's a positive thing I took from it, right, is that you can actually just stop doing what you're doing and find...
Yeah, what you really want to do.
She was working at the NHS. She was like, listen, I don't want to do this no more. So she was like, I'm going to become a millionaire.
Yeah.
And she's a millionaire.
Literally.
She's making money, but it's just... There was just so many aspects of that documentary that made me really uncomfortable. It was just the men.
Yeah.
Turning up and getting so excited. Like, yeah. I was just like, this is actually... I just didn't know how to feel, if I'm being completely honest. I just, because I think it gave me that same feeling I had when I went to the red light district in Amsterdam. I was so excited to go there. And I know it's not really the same thing, but just in terms of how I felt, I went there and I was so excited to go there. I don't know why. I was just like, I'm going to the red light district. I really want to see it. I think it's because there was a time when I was a really young kid and we went to Amsterdam because I had an uncle that lived in Holland. And we went to Amsterdam just as like a trip. And I remember seeing like the road. I think there was a sign that said red light district. And I remember asking my parents, what's that? And they were like, you don't need to know what that is. So I think I've always been very inquisitive of it. So finally I had this opportunity as an adult to go there. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to go to the red light district. And I remember getting there and just looking at the women and seeing them. And I remember there was this man that, I might have told this story in the podcast before. And this sleazy, disgusting looking man went and like knocked on the window. And then obviously they have to let them in when they're not. And I just remember feeling so sad. And that's kind of how I felt after I watched that. But again, obviously she was so adamant, like, I'm fine. This is what I want to do with my life. And this is what I enjoy doing. But I just, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if I'm being
For me, I feel like what you're explaining is... It was uncomfortable for you to watch is because she was viewed and seen as an object.
Yes.
Rather than a human being.
Yeah.
Because that was the unsettling part for me.
Yeah.
Is like...
Hit the nail on the head, yeah.
Why would you want to be seen as an object?
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. I think that's where the thin line between sexual liberation and then what she's doing comes in. Because sexual liberation, like, you are still a human being. You just like sex. But, like, it's not, like you said, like, even when she talks or even when you see, like, the clips that she's doing, like you said, it's like the lights are on, but no one's home. Like, she's dead inside. She's legit dead inside. But, like, I also don't feel like, obviously I'm saying dead inside, but I personally feel like it's disassociation.
Yeah.
Like,
I think it
is. Because at the end of the day, yes, you could be okay with certain things, but there's going to come a point where, or if there hasn't been already, where this is a lot. Do you get what I mean? Like, because as a human being, there's just certain things that we can't deny. And I don't know what it was for her, but I feel like there was something along the way that made her realize that men only view me this way, so I'm just going to play in it.
Yeah.
And now, like, she kind of disassociates.
Yeah.
And that's what I got from it. That she's not as dead as people make it out. I just personally feel like it's a trauma response.
Yeah.
So she could say, like, I do believe her when she says, like, she never went through any type of trauma, like, throughout her childhood and all of that.
I don't think she did.
But I also think she comes from a family where stuff like this is normalized.
Yeah, because she was like, she will be. Do you remember the bit when she was like, "Oh, my family will come round," and she was like, "I'll be in the other room, fucking myself with a dildo," and they'll just be in there waiting for me, like, "Hurry up, we want to watch a film or we want to."
And they're hearing her. By the way,
they can hear. They know everything that's going on. And they even interviewed her mum. My mum was like, "Yeah, you know, she loved the arts when she was like."
But this is the thing, though, like, and that's what people need to understand about certain individuals. Not everyone grew up the way you grew up. Not everyone grew up with a loving family, or even if you did, not every family has the same morals and values.
Yeah.
There's certain people who will be porn stars, have kids, and encourage them to be porn stars. And then there's certain parents who will be like, "I never want you to do this." So I feel like the family that she comes from, I don't think there was any trauma, but they made it incredibly comfortable for her to go down this route. Because the fact that you could do that, to go into the next room, knowing that your family members, your mum, dad, your nan, all of that can hear you. This shows that this is not your first time. You're way too comfortable doing this. And the only reason why you are is because your family allowed you to be comfortable. But they also give me that, because there's also some family members, they may not be okay with it, but because you're bringing in good money, they'll turn a blind eye.
Yeah.
So it could be that as well. But I just don't think her family is as great as they tried to portray on the documentary. You're the reason why she's like this. And that's what showed me.
Yeah.
And sometimes, like, you don't have to go through something traumatic in your childhood to still be messed up in life.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
That's true.
I always say this, there's always going to be something, no matter how much of a good parent you are or how much of a good parent you have, there's always going to be something that you do that will traumatize your child. Yeah. Even if the intention
wasn't there,
Yeah, like, it wasn't your intention to make it bad.
Yeah.
There will always be something, because you may do too much of something or too little of something. You can love your child too much and they'll say, "I feel suffocated, so I want space. I don't like when people are around me."
Yeah.
There's always going to be something. And that's what it showed me. Like, her family is not as great as you made it out. But also, like you said, the men disgusted me. But it also showed me that I really I can judge her, but I can't put all of the judgment on her, because she has an audience for this.
Exactly. And they're the ones that are coming in, like, when the guy was saying, like, 5,000 people. So I was just like, is everybody kidding?
That's the thing. And don't even let social media fool you. She's getting all this backlash, but these are the same men who are lining up.
Of course.
Writing these things. That's why you have a balaclava on and all of that.
Exactly. Because a lot of people are tweeting, chatting shit, and you're there getting your dick sucked. Literally. Or doing whatever.
Like, no. But I don't know. To me, it did show me that, like, some people are just like this. Like, it's not always a legit reason. Yes, there's always a reason, but I don't think it's like, because I see so many people like, she probably just went through a lot, or maybe there's something she's not like, or maybe she's just like this. Like, not every person is going to be what you think they would be. So there's a lot of people like Bonnie Blue, just because they're not paraded on social media or we don't see them every day, it doesn't mean they don't exist. Do you get what I mean? She's just the most famous one.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's just, I can't pinpoint exactly how I feel about it, because I think I'm someone that's so here for sexual liberation, and I love it when women speak about sex in a way that empowers them and uplifts them. I'm so here for it. I always
But it's not empowering. I think that's what it is.
Yeah,
like,
I don't think
there's no empowerment here.
There's no empowerment here.
You're giving these men all of the power.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's the point of sexual liberation. Like, you have the power.
Yeah.
But it's almost like you're allowing yourself to be exploited.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when it gets dark.
Yes.
Like, it's like she wants less and less control over her body.
Yeah.
And now it's low-key starting to look like grape.
Yeah.
Because you're giving other people so much control and access over them. Like, there's no, I don't know. It's not my type of content for sure.
It's not anything that I would be necessarily into. I think.
And I feel so sorry for the people who have teenage sons.
it also goes into that thing where I feel like it's also quite dangerous, because I think there's such a big thing now with like incel culture and Andrew Tate and men not respecting women. I think that can also be misinterpreted as, oh, look, this woman, obviously I'm not saying that she doesn't respect herself, but somebody could look at her and view it as she doesn't respect herself.
I don't think she does.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
I don't think she does, because if she really did, like you said, it would have come from a liberal place if she genuinely respected herself. But I also feel like she's doing it on purpose. She's very intentional with it. I don't think it's just sprung out. I think she's had to force herself to lose respect for herself for her to do these things.
What she's doing.
But
that's the point, yeah.
It's weird because I also sense confidence in her, which is what's weird.
That's what makes it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm just a bit like, I think maybe
she's confident, but she just doesn't have respect for herself. I think they're two different things.
Maybe you could argue, because I looked at it as she was so open. She was just like, yeah, like I do this. This is what I want to do with my life. I love it. But somebody else could look at that. Men could look at it and be like, look at her. She just opens herself up for men. She doesn't respect, and then they take that as like so it becomes a bigger issue.
Yeah, it feeds into the incel culture.
Yeah, it feeds into it in a way.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing that's what she wants to do with her life, isn't it?
Yeah. No, it's true. That's why I definitely understand why people feel that way. But the government need to do a better job with censoring that type of content.
And they always ban her accounts, because remember when she'll say she's got so many TikTok, when she posts the whole like, come here.
Oh yeah.
She has to put on like 40 different accounts because all her accounts get blocked.
Yeah.
And reported.
But the thing is, that's a good thing. But at the same time, it's like they're blocking her, but they're not really, because we're still seeing a lot of her content.
We see her all the time.
We see her all the time. So
men actually.
It's like, and that's why I feel like the UK, they love to do that. Like they act like they're doing something, but they're really not.
In the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, and I feel like that's what they're doing, because okay, you're banning her, but then there's why am I still seeing certain things of her? I've never even searched this woman in my life.
Yeah, and she just comes up.
But why am I still seeing things of her? So clearly you're not doing a great job of censoring her content, or literally, even when it comes to promotion, I don't know if OnlyFans does this. They should have like an OnlyFans Instagram. Like if you want to promote on that platform, so that it stays there.
Yeah,
do you get what I mean? But when you're putting it on these free social media platforms, it's too easy. It's too accessible. So I don't know. There's something that's not lining up for me.
Yeah.
Because why is she so accessible, but then in her documentary it's like, oh my god, I'm fighting so hard just to remain relevant. But anyway, so I don't know. Really, good luck to her, innit?
Yeah, that's what I was say. Golden.